There was a fateful encounter one night, October of 2008. What happened that night?
I was on this block. I was in a police car with my partner. It was an unusually cold night and a quiet night. The bars had closed. It was about 2 o'clock, and I noticed Terry walking towards me from towards the park. And we started speaking, and I could see right away that there was something wrong just from speaking to her. And I asked her what was wrong, and she told me that she had fallen on hard times and didn't have a place to stay, had lost her apartment, and I was concerned for her.
And from that concern, you decided to help her. How did you work with her, and what did you do?
I actually didn't work with her. As soon as she had left me at the car, as I said, I was really concerned for her. She didn't look well. And there was another person I knew from the area that I knew had space in their apartment. And immediately I texted them and said, would you be able to help Terry out, put her up? And they were willing, and it worked out. And I was actually concerned that she'd be angry with me that I sort of meddled in her business, but ended up working out well, I think so.
What was her reaction when you told her that you found a place for her to stay?
She contacted me after she had the place to stay, and she was very thankful and very happy, and I could sense the relief in her voice that she had a place, a roof over her head.
Had you helped others in the past, and have you helped others like this? Or was it something about Terry that you felt some kind of connection?
I can't say I've helped anyone specifically like this. I took this job, I came on this job in 2006 after a long career, another career in banking. And I took this job because I wanted to help people. And this was just an opportunity to help her in a slightly different way. But I hope that every day when I'm out there, I do help people in one way or another.
What do you think of the way things have come full circle, and now that Terry's starring in Follies? Have you seen Follies, or do you plan on seeing it?
I've seen Follies. I've seen every show that Terry's been in. It's a sense of pride for me. I follow her career. We stay in touch. We're friends. And it's amazing. When I see her on stage, I can't tell you how proud I am. It's like if I was her parent, and it fills me with a lot of pride. So.
Did you ever think, 3 years ago that you'd be standing here now telling this story of really, a totally turned around person?
It wasn't even on my mind. The night in question, all I did was want to make sure she was safe. Never thought we'd be here 3 years down the line and talking about it like this. So.
How long have you been a cop? You said, had you just started at that time?
Yeah, just over 6 years. So I came on the job late.
But you said you did it to help people. In Terry, you really, made such a change in the course of her life. So that must be rewarding at the end of the day for you.
It's one of my prouder moments, just to, as I said, when I see where she's gone and what she's doing with herself, and it's really, it makes me very happy. It really makes it all worth it. So.
Tell us about the what she was like the night that you guys kind of talked here on Grove Street. What did she look like? What did she seem like that night? Even as compared to her now, we see such a spark in her now, but what was it like that night?
The spark you see in her now is the way she was when I met her. Always smiling, always laughing, always saying thank you to the police. She was always a big fan of the police, from what I understand. And that night, it was a totally different person. She was gaunt. She looked frightened. She looked ill. She just didn't look well, and I could see right away once she was within a few feet of me. I could see there was something wrong, and I was very concerned for her when she told me what the situation that she was in.
Okay.